Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment. Hit the like button, comment below, share, do all of that right now for you, boy. We greatly appreciate y'all. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe channel. Hit the subscribe button and hit the notification so you can get everything when I post. Everything comes straight to you, baby. Like I said, hit the notification button right now as you're listening to this. Hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button. Now, we're going to get right to it. It's your host, F. Mary. Eddie Hearn out here doing an interview. I believe it was with the Stomping Ground. The link will be in the description below. I believe check the 8-minute mark on this particular interview. He talks about Jaron Boots Ennis, about Eddie Hearn wanting to try to set up a fight between Jaron Boots Ennis and Terence Crawford. He says that he thinks Jaron Boots Ennis will be undisputed at 147 pounds, but in order for that fight with Terence Crawford to happen, it's probably going to happen at 154 pounds. Now listen, salute to Eddie Hearn, because he's probably one of the best promoters in the game. And not only that, he has nothing but time. He's doing it on a major level, major way. He's signing a lot of guys. Come on. You signed Jaron Boots Ennis. I think he's 24, 25, world champion, has the IBF championship. Nice little following, man. The future of the welterweight division. Not only the future of that 154, he can go up to like 68 if he wanted to. But yeah, not only that, but Mr. Eddie Hearn revealed that they are talking to at least 4 top 10 guys in the game right now, but he doesn't want to really talk about it. He wants to wait till the deals get done. And hey, it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully Terence Crawford will be one of those signings. And I don't know, I know it's a multi-fight deal that he has with Jaron Boots Ennis, but the way how it's looking, Jaron Boots Ennis has a mandatory that has to be called for his IBF. And then after that, we could throw a Conor Benn in there. We can throw a Terence Crawford in there eventually. And by that time, I don't know how long Terence Crawford's going to have left in the game. Now, one thing that Eddie Hearn does have is he has that connection to the Saudis. If you guys want the super big money, the Saudis is paying. What's his name? Excellency, Mr. Turkey. Man, he's a boxing fan. He's got the money. Everybody's phone number, one phone call away. Let's make this fight happen. So salute to Eddie Hearn, man. Salute to Jaron Boots Ennis. He's going to get activity out of the zone and matchroom boxing. He's going to get his money. And guess what? This deal has really honestly been on the table for a minute. And they had to kind of, wait it out because their past manager, promoter, or whatever you want to call it, RIP to Mr. Cameron Duncan. They had to see what was up with that situation. And unfortunately, he passed away. And, they're out of that contract. So guess what? We could do the deal with Matchroom and Eddie Hearn, the zone. Let's make this thing happen, man. Jaron Boots Ennis has been out the ring for a year. He needs to get back in there. He wants nothing but big fights. And honestly, as a fan, honestly, as media, honestly, as even team Jaron Boots Ennis, tired of it, man. Been out the ring for a year. We just want to fight. Activity should not be slowing down. And not only that, it's slowing down and we're not even getting the big fights. I can see if it's slowing down and you're getting big fight after big fight, super massive payday. Cool, it makes sense. But no, these guys are running away, or Terence Crawford, Errol Spence taking forever to have the undisputed fight. Then they finally do. Terence Crawford has, I think, 3 belts right now. I think that IBF took it, obviously, because Jaron Boots Ennis has that. Mario Barrios says the WBC interim. So when Terence Crawford actually moves up to 154 pounds or 60, whatever he's trying to do, everybody that's interim titles, interim champions, like Staniotis says the WBA, and Mario Barrios says WBC, everybody's going to be elevated to full champion. Then we can start getting these bigger fights and some things happening. But, salute to Eddie Hearn, like I said. Salute to Jaron Boots Ennis. It's time, baby. And if that fight with Terence Crawford does happen in the future, which, I don't know, man. It's just, like I said, it all depends on what Terence Crawford wants to do, and all depends on what motivates him. Does he want another big payday? Does he still want to go after Canelo? Will he still try to pursue are we still having a rematch with Errol Spence at 54? Will he do what a lot of people didn't do to the younger generation coming up, and it's give a young, hungry lion a shot? And Jaron Boots Ennis, man. Keith Thurman was avoided. Terence Crawford was avoided. Errol Spence was avoided. They all have gotten to a certain position, and they've been the young bucks, the young lions coming up, calling out the top guys, and a lot of guys never got those shots for certain guys. Sean Porter, Dan Garcia, a lot of these guys, they came up and were avoided. man, I'm just over it. So now guess what? The money's gonna be there, activity's gonna be there, the following, and also Eddie Hearn did mention, I think sometime in June, Philadelphia, JARON Ennis will be headlining and having a homecoming, so to speak, in June. IBF mandatory, so look forward to that. Don't know who the opponent's going to be, but it doesn't matter. We've been out the ring for a year. Let's go ahead. Let's get back into it. Get the ring rust out of there, and then we'll move on to bigger things. But like I said, salute to JARON Ennis and his team. Salute to Eddie Hearn. Salute to Terence Crawford. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. It's your host F Merritt, Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment. I'm out.